Hi, Quinn here. An update on the DVD collection, and what can I say? When it rains, it pours. I went out and bought some movies from Beat Goes On, and basically the ones I really wanted to actually see because the likelihood of actually finding them out in the wild is very scarce, but it would probably take a longer time to find them. So we'll check out the DVDs I got, and then what ended up happening on top of that is I got a bunch of DVDs donated, like a huge ass box. So basically, this video will probably be broken down into two videos just to break it up and not have like an hour long video. So let's begin. A little bit of controversy to start. Leon the Professional, Natalie Portman. Um, saw it when I was younger. Once again, check it out when I'm older. The Terminator in Blu-ray, one of my favorite movies. A little bit of sci-fi, a little bit of horror. Linda Hamilton, the guy from Aliens too. So yeah, I also have it on DVD today, but Blu-ray, a little bit upscaling. It's great. Eddie Murphy, Coming to America, Harlem Nights, Boomerang, and Norbert. So a lot of Eddie Murphy here. Not a bad thing. Hateful Eight, getting my Tarantino on, trying to get the full collection. I never saw this one. Just saw some clips online. It probably is really violent because, Tarantino and all. Another Tarantino. We have Dusk Till Dawn, George Clooney, Tarantino in himself. Jackie Brown, Collector's Edition. Actually, the second movie I saw Reservoir Dogs first, and then Pulp Fiction took it to a different level because basically Reservoir Dogs seemed a little bit more realistic, and this one has a little bit of fantasy with Marcellus Wallace's soul and stuff like that. So I like this one personally. The wife can't stand it. They Live. I honestly don't know why Roddy Piper did not get more opportunities to act because he was acting his whole WWF career, and he did a damn good job. Him and David Keith. And if you haven't checked this out, go buy it. RoboCop. I remember this was out at the same time as The Lost Boys, and very, very violent, and I love it. Speaking of which, The Lost Boys. Yeah, hanging from a train in the middle of the night. Funny. Basically, the kid in this movie freaks me out. The two Corys are pretty awesome. The grandpa steals the show. Had to get this bad boy. I think this is like the perfect scary movie ever made. Basically tells you the formula and how it plays out with a nice twist. This one's for the wife. She's a big Mike Myers fan. Found my favorite Clint Eastwood movie, Heartbreak Ridge. When highway meets the sweets. The likelihood of finding this in the wild is like next to nothing, so I just got out and bought it. And those are the movies that I purchased outright with my own money because the likelihood of finding a lot of them, especially like Heartbreak Ridge, very, very low. So then I go to Toronto and a text message comes by, well, Facebook message, and it's a person that my wife basically was contacting about donations. She was trying to donate a whole bunch of DVDs to organization, but she couldn't find anybody that would actually take them because basically with streaming, everybody thinks DVDs are useless. So we end up picking them up, and these basically there's a large amount of DVDs for being free. Some of them are doubles, yes, and that's okay. And so we'll just go through half of them right now. Then I'll probably stop the tape. Well, stop the video, and then we'll do the other half. So let's get to it. So I'm starting to get the goofy comedy roll down pat. Got Dodgeball here. Go with my Adam Sandler's. Zoolander, a very odd movie. Never heard of this one. We'll check it out though. More Adam Sandler, The Wedding Singer. Didn't care for this Kevin Smith one, but Zach and Mary Make a Porno. Anchorman. Bridesmaid. Really didn't do anything for me, but to each their own. Another copy of Pretty in Pink. This one has a lot of features, so I think I may be keeping this one. Sweeney Todd. I think this is a musical, if I'm not mistaken. So with Johnny Depp. So check that out. Speaking of musicals, Moulin Rouge. And this is a double, a little Dirty Dancing. She must have been a fan of Eminem. Here's a little 8 Mile. Little Del Toro, Pan's Labyrinth. The one monster with the creepy hand eyes always creeps me out. 13, never heard of it. We'll check it out. Spiderwick Chronicles. I don't know. Now, this is the second copy of Grease. The first copy that I got, I went to go put it in and check it out. The disc had rings around it like it was in a crappy DVD player and just scratched the crap out of it. So I'm very grateful that a second copy of Grease came and it is mint. Bruce Almighty, keep that Jim Carrey collection up. Another double, Beautiful Mind, Russell Crowe. Pitch Perfect. I like the series. It's entertaining. This one's kind of odd. Bill Murray Stripes. It's an 80s movie. Well, it's supposed to be funny. Once again, Waterboy. We're getting the Adam Sandler collection up. We already have Legally Blonde. This is a weird one. Of all the videos, I'm like, Malcolm X, that's kind of weird. But I haven't seen it, but I've always seen like the samples of it online. I'd like to actually give the world. Check it out. A Night at the Roxbury, based on a Saturday Night Live skit. I remember watching it, but I don't think it was very memorable. Brand new copy, in sealed, Bring It On. Life as We Know It. Obviously going to be a feel-good love story. No Strings Attached. Never heard of it. Who does not love Garfield? And Due Date. The guy from Hangover and Martin Downey Jr. Then we have the other guys, Will Ferrell, Mark Wahlberg. Been meaning to check this one out, so I actually have it, so I actually have no excuse not to look at it. And then we have Speed. Very, like when I saw this in the movie theaters, it was like really, really intense, and I saw it later on when I got a little older. It's like, it's kind of silly, but it's a good action movie. It's not bad. Another copy of Con Air. Can't have too much Nicolas Cage in your life. Fancy version of Speed. She must have really liked Speed. Another Nicolas Cage movie. I like this one actually. I think it has Angelina Jolie in it, if I'm not mistaken. Law Abiding Citizen. Yeah, Jamie Foxx, Gerard Butler. Saw the trailer for it. Looked pretty good. Spider-Man. I think this is the quintessential superhero movie. I think Blade started it all, but I think this really picked up a lot of steam for the whole genre. John Q. Public, lots of Denzel. Can never have too much Denzel in your life. Crank. Didn't really care about this whole idea. I think of this guy, if I remember correctly, had to keep his adrenaline up so that his heart would keep beating. It's kind of weird. Armageddon. Love this movie. This is one of my favorite action movies of all time. Like I said, we're a Bruce Willis family, and this is one of his greatest. Full screen Spider-Man. Yeah, I don't do full screen. The Shining, Mr. Nicholson. Classic. X-Men First Class. You know what? It wasn't like to the comic book to the T, but it actually made it like palatable for a lot of people. So I think this was an introduction to superhero movies for a lot of people that didn't follow superheroes. Ocean's 11, heist film. Death Sentence. Know nothing about it. Kevin Bacon's in it, so it can't be that bad. Maybe. Here's the rest of the X-Men trilogy. Last Stand, United, and just a regular X-Men. Okay. More Fast and the Furious. Fast and the Furious again. Here is the updated Amityville Horror, I do believe. Was it Ryan Reynolds in this? Yeah. The Exorcism of Emily Rose. Didn't see it. Girlfriend's a big fan of The Exorcist, so I don't know if The Exorcism, so probably not related. Who knows? But yeah. Zombieland, goofy but entertaining. Second copy of American Gangster, but this one's a special edition, so I think we're going to keep this one. Twisted. I don't remember this one, but it's in the collection now. Okay. Funny thing is, the wife's like, I love Tremors. You need to buy Tremors. So I bought Tremors, and it showed up. I think it was like $11 if I'm not mistaken. And lo and behold, I get Tremors 1 through 4 donated for free 2 days after I bought the Blu-ray version. So I can't complain. A lot more movies than this one. But it's always good to have it on Blu-ray because she really loves this movie. Snatch, Guy Ritchie film. Tomb Raider, when Angelina Jolie was announced, she was like, people were like, this was perfect for her to actually be this character because it was just, she had the physique and she had the actual toughness on screen, and it actually worked out. I didn't mind these movies. The Fighter, I never watched it. It's got Christian Bale in it, so I would assume it's pretty good. I'm really seeing a really crappy Christian Bale flick, so I'll have to check that out. One of M. Night Shyamalan's best, right up there with Signs. I don't think it gets better than those two. Jumanji. Robin Williams. Can never get enough Robin Williams. I'm still looking for Bicentennial Man. Four Brothers. Really didn't like this one. But, you know, has the guy from Outcast in it, so that's a plus. Running Scared with Paul Walker. Must have been a Paul Walker fan because they have the Fast and the Furious franchise. All right, we're almost done for this batch. I think the rest are TV. So we have Big Bang. Then we have The Office, and I know a lot of you find this funny, but I find The Office pretty cringy, and that's why it's funny. But I don't know. May let this one go because it's probably going to get no use. And then more Office. More Office. More Big Bang Theory. Beatles. Explosion. So it probably takes when they first started. Chris Rock Stand Up. Who Line Is It Anyway with Drew Carey and company. Generally funny. I think the one with Richard Simmons is one of the actual funniest episodes. More Office. Whose Line Is It Anyway? And then this one's kind of weird that's in the stack. We have Jackass 3.5. Then there's another TV show, Reno 911. Then there's How I Met Your Mother. It's kind of funny. It's like you have the one character played by Doogie Howser there. His name's escaping me. You know, a gay man playing a very despicable heterosexual man. So Barney, I think his name is. It's kind of funny. Okay, more Jackass. More How I Met Your Mother. And we have Modern Family. More Modern Family. Then Miami Inc. Kind of weird, but reality TV. Dane Cook, so very 90s. All right, so that wraps up the first half of the donated DVDs. I'll be back with round two. Okay, I'm back for round two. So let's get at it. Jim Carrey, Yes Man. Always good to get more Jim Carrey. Never heard of this one. Dinner for Schmucks. Little Steve Carell and Paul Rudd. Look how young he looks on this one. Will Smith, 7 pounds. Then we got the Blue Collar Comedy Tour. Ghostbusters, not once. This is the first one, right? Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters, both in wrapper. Not complaining. Okay, got the Breakup, Vince Vaughn and Jennifer Aniston. My buddies in high school were obsessed with this movie. I don't get it, but I'll give it another watch just to see if there's anything to it. Am I not turtly enough for your turtle club? Master Disguise. Don't like this movie. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. It didn't make much sense to me watching it, so I don't know if I'll watch it again. Based on the book made by Hunter Thompson, a writer. I already have it, but it's a double. Quintessential guy movie. Sabrina. Airheads. This one, I don't know. Like, was it trying to be serious? Was it trying to be goofy? I don't know. It just came off as just not good. Uh, Never watched this one, but Across the Universe, check it out. Already have Chicago. Already have Legally Blonde 2. Shooter, Mark Wahlberg, not bad. Mean Girls, classic. More Will Ferrell, old school. August Rush, never saw it. Elizabethtown, never saw it. I found this movie annoying, especially when they're at the fast food place with the speaker. I didn't like it. Shattered? Oh, Gerard Butler in it. Wife's a big fan of 50 Cent, so there you go. More Seth. Knocked Up. Nick and Norma's Infinite Playlist. Classic, Corpse Bride. How to Train Your Dragon. Blu-ray and DVD. Cool. One of the prized gems. I actually got the first Austin Powers to complete the trilogy. Awesome. I think I already have Batman. Crossing Over. Undercover Brother. The Crash. Never heard of it. The Ghosts of Girlfriend's Past. Monster, based on a true story. All right, double feature. Little Miss Sunshine and Juno. I think I saw Little Miss Sunshine. I don't think I saw Juno. Keanu Reeves and Hardball. I think this is like the urban version of the Bad News Bears. Breakfast at Tiffany's. This is the one that has Jerry Lee Lewis acting a little crazy in it. I'll just say that. All right. Da Vinci Code. Saw it in movie theaters. Didn't really do anything for me. My Sassy Girl. Save the Last Dance. Like I said before, Julia can dance, but we'll see if Miss Styles has got the moves still, or I'm just imagining things. Kung Fu Panda, the movie that made billion. Was it a billion? Did they make a billion or 500 million? It was it brought home a lot of cheddar, especially for Jack Black. Accepted. Justin Long, not bad. Didn't mind it. Yes, Dazed and Confused. To be honest with you, yes, it captures the 70s. Yes, the 70s were boring. And yes, this movie is boring. Another copy of Shawshank Redemption. Actually looking for this one. Catch Me If You Can, John. DiCaprio and Tom Hanks. For the Con Man. Speaking of Tom Hanks, I got an axe to grind with this movie. This man has been famous so many times in the movie. He was like a world-class ping pong player. He had his own little running cult. He made millions, if not a billion, in investments in business. You're telling me that no one tried to actually like date him? No one tried to actually look him up, because he's one of the most successful men in America, and all he was holding out for a woman that did not want him. So I don't know. It's just, yes, it's just a movie. I shouldn't take it personally, but I just feel bad that the guy who he truly, really wanted, the one girl he truly wanted, he had all this greatness happen to him, and he didn't get what he really wanted. So maybe that's something that says about me, but I just found this movie depressing at the end. Clerks cartoon. Don't remember it. Something About Mary. The hair gel scene is just classic. Pelican Brief. More Denzel. Not bad at all. Interview with a Vampire. There was a lot of controversy when Tom Cruise was announced to be Lestat. Not bad. Batman Begins. I think I have like 3 copies of this. American History X. I already have this one. The Ugly Truth. Another rom-com. Love and Other Drugs. Oh, never heard of it. Pursuit of Happiness. And Gremlins. I already have this one too. Super Troopers. 40-Year-Old Virgin. Never saw this one, but it's got Johnny Depp in it, so it should be interesting. Rango. Another copy of August Rush. Must be her favorite. Black Swan. Alice in Wonderland. Good Luck Chuck. A Twilight series with the lenticular lens. Ooh. Anger Management. More Adam Sandler. I think I'm going to actually have the whole catalog soon. Sunshine Cleaning. Okay. Just Friends. Sweet Home Alabama. When the girlfriend saw that, or the missus saw that, she got excited. I think she really likes this one. Well, I can't see it. There's a little sticker on the front, but it's the Boys and Girls Guide to Getting Down. Never heard of it. The Groomsmen. And Jay and Bob Strike Back. All right, so that concludes our free DVD collection. All in all, very grateful, except for Forrest Gump. And we're going to put these in the sleeves, put them away, and then I'll actually go through a couple of them and see which ones I want to keep and which ones I don't want to keep. Obviously, it's somebody else's collection, so their tastes are really different than mine, but I'll try to keep an open mind and check some of them out, because, it's like, how do you know unless you actually try it out? All right, until next time, take care.